What is up, friends? We are back on YouTube with a new review for you. It has been quite a while since I have actually filmed a video or done anything for YouTube, but we're here, we're back. I have a new product. This one is the Nutrology Nutrition grass-fed whey protein. I have not had this one before, so again, this just came in for me, so let's get into it. Let's get started. As you can tell, I have not even opened this one yet, so I don't have an advanced notice or advanced foresight into what's gonna happen today. So we're gonna open this and get going. As mentioned, I have not had this protein yet. So a little bit about this one. This is a grass-fed whey protein in vanilla ice cream flavor. I figured vanilla is pretty basic, and since I haven't tried this one before, it's a very simple flavor. It can mix with everything if it tastes good. With this, it's soy and gluten-free, non-GMO. It's free of colors, flavors, and sweeteners. The sweeteners are derived from natural sources. With this one, it's stevia. It is a cold filtered grass-fed whey. So cold filtered means that it undergoes a cold filtered means that it undergoes a cold water filtration process to remove unwanted fat and lactose from the protein. And then it's low heavy metals verified and no artificial hormones used in the production. And I like to always start with the smell. What does it smell like? Which it smells like a normal vanilla protein. So it has that vanilla flavor. It has that vanilla scent. So I like to start with the smell. So what does it smell like? What does it taste like? What is the mixability? With this one, it does have just a normal vanilla scent to it. It also looks like just a normal protein. I mean, protein is protein, right? And if I can find the scoop, which is always the fun part in protein, is where is the scoop? And then, oh, there it is. So once I find the scoop, I love the first scoop out of the container because it's usually already packed for you. It's perfect. So with this, we're going to then go into our mixability. What is it? How does it mix? What is the residue at the bottom? I have both water and milk, so I'll try it with both. If you've been around for a while, I prefer cashew milk. I don't use regular lactose milk, so I use cashew milk. So we'll see how that mixes with that and then do the taste test. So I'm going to barely use a quarter of a scoop here and throw that in, mix it. I'm gonna start with water and pour that into my cup. Again, just a really small amount because I am gonna then mix it with milk as well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hand mix this because my mixer is broke. Thank you to my 2-year-old. So we're gonna hand mix. And right now, there's really no separation on the bottom. You can see right through. There's my mixer. There's no separation, so it's not like clumping or anything, which is good. Cheers, let's try this out. So with the milk, you actually can't really even taste anything. Like, what I mean by that is I don't even really get a vanilla, like I get a very, very, very light vanilla taste. So with water, I would say maybe it tastes a little watered down. Maybe my ratio needs to be a little bit higher. Let's see. Like maybe that ratio of protein. So it's a very light vanilla flavor. I think the first time I mixed it, it didn't really have a lot of flavor to it. The ratio, I had too much water to the protein powder. So I think if you're gonna mix it with water, use less than you think, only because it's gonna be very light in flavor, unless you mix it with things too. So if you mix other things into your protein shake, besides protein, some people throw collagen, whatever that is, I'd say use a little less water than you think. Now let's try it with the milk. Okay, so now I have my milk. I'm gonna try that in there too. So a little bit in there. And then we will mix. I really wish my mixer worked right now. I'm really sad about this. If you have kids, I'm sure you understand. They like to get into things and sometimes break things. It just happens. And you roll with it. Okay, I prefer the milk. I've always preferred milk in my protein, and even with this, I still prefer it. The water really just tastes watered down. This, I have cashew milk in here. This brings out the vanilla flavor a little bit more, makes it creamier. So I honestly think that if you're going to mix this protein with anything, that it should be with milk, not gonna lie. It brings out the flavor profile a lot more. So it definitely tastes more like a vanilla protein when you do that. I actually would rate this, as far as vanilla proteins, I actually really like this. I like to mix mine, you know, if I'm gonna make a smoothie, I like to mix it with things like spinach or berries with a blender. And then if I'm gonna add it to anything, I usually add it to like oats or cream of rice, grits, things like that, in my breakfast. I would definitely do that with this one. So again, mixability is pretty good. Just depends on your mixer, which mine's broken, as I said. Overall, I like the flavor. I think that the mixability is pretty good. I would like to test it in something like oatmeal to see how it mixes in with the oats. I usually prefer to mix mine after I cook the oats, because when you mix it in with the oats and then try to cook it, it gets like a hardened, it like hardens up, makes the oatmeal a hard texture. So I mix it after, which I think most people probably do. But overall, good flavor. I like this protein. I would give it like an 8, 9 out of 10, only because vanilla is really hard to judge. Like, it's vanilla. It's very plain. not a lot of flavor to it. Again, I think highlights, I would mix it with the milk or with something like oatmeal, or add it to a smoothie. Add spinach, add your berries, add peanut butter, almond butter, whatever you prefer. But again, I'd give it like a 8, 9 out of 10, only because it's vanilla. You can't, I mean, it doesn't usually have a lot of flavor. That was it for this review. Thank you for watching. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Feel free to follow me on social media. I'm also going to be doing a shorter version review of this on Instagram, and these are the tags where you can find me. And I hope you have a great day, great rest of your week, great weekend whenever you're watching this. Thank you.